I think what it was when I tried going live on, I don't know if it was because I was on too many platforms or if it was because I had this text on the screen that was messing it up and causing a lot of internet cuts. I tend to find that the YouTube live is a lot more stable than the hello, 2 people watching, how you doing? I hope everyone's well. Yeah, so Anton, welcome back. Yeah, sorry about that, it's just yeah, just restarted the live. But yeah, thank you for the like. But yeah, welcome in everybody, hope you're all doing well tonight. But yeah, so but yeah, it's just I love to learn stuff. Like I said, I'm going to try and learn even more stuff on health and well-being, and because the more that you know, then the more that, not just for yourself, but you can help others with that as well. You've then got more stuff you can share with other people that may have certain conditions. But oh, maybe you should try this. You know, have you ever looked into this particular thing? So yeah. But yeah, so it's just anyway. But yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all doing well. There's 4 people here now. So yeah, who are you all? And there's Anton here. There's 3 more just kind of mysterious people. Yeah, speaking of mysterious girl, I wanna get close to you. Oh God. Yeah, yeah. Who are they? Who are these mysterious 3 people that are lurking? But yeah, how's it going, Anton? Hope you're doing well. I don't know if Dale's back or anybody else, but yeah. Alright. But yeah, I think what it is with this Rumble Live Studio, because what I've done is I've put the live on my phone, but because I'm doing mobile live on my phone. Hello Tony, how you doing? Welcome in here. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. So this mobile live thing that I'm doing on my phone, and then I've got Rumble Live Studio on my computer. So yeah, it's a gorgeous sunny morning here. It's a great, beautiful day. Hello, Gurdon, even. Hello, Killer UQ. Do you want to play a small game? Okay, what game is that? Probably not. I don't want to play games. I want to play some 4D chess. I play 4D chess with all you Democrats. They're terrible. They can't play 4D chess. I play 4D chess. They lose every time. Hello, Lexi. Good to see you again. Hello, Benjamin. Welcome back. Hello, Major. How you doing? I'm from Russia. All right. Stop wasting your time now. Come and do my housework instead. I'm good, thank you. I'll do what I want to do. There are some rules in this game. Do not contact the low, or this might be last night on Earth. Oh, really? I'm not so sure about that. Anyway, 15 people in the house. 2 likes. Let's get the likes up. Also, subscribe if you're new here. Hello, Samarth Kumra. How you doing? Welcome in here. Okay, can you stop spamming the chat, please? Can you stop saying suck because it's spam? I want to travel abroad and live freely. Oh, yeah. Was it from the video I put out where I was talking about basically like the idea of moving to somewhere like Southeast Asia? Okay, Samarth, yeah, where are you from anyway? Whereabouts are you from as well? Tell me where you're from, people. I'm in York, England myself, so yeah. I've been considering it myself, like maybe moving to Southeast Asia, because a lot of people seem to be moving over places like Thailand, places like the Philippines, just kind of, you know, like getting an online income and then just going there and not looking back, because, you know, a lot of the time, you know, it's going to cost a lot cheaper there, and yeah, and you know, people can just live a chill lifestyle over there. Oh, North America. All right. Well, that's not very specific, but yeah. Anyway, welcome in everybody. If you could give me subscribe if you're new here, that would be really great. So you still there, Tony? Who's still here? Seems like it just kind of drops off very quickly. Oh well. US, okay, yeah, US of A. Yeah, I live near York, Stamford Bridge. Oh, really? Hello, Hannah. Where did you go? I've just restarted the live. Yeah, I've been to Stamford Bridge. I've actually rolled there on my bike. Oh, phone died. Oh, no worries. Yeah, Stamford Bridge is not too far from me. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's quite a nice little village, isn't it? Is it a village? Yeah, it's like, or is it a town? I think it's like a village. Is it? Or is it a small town? I don't know. Or you're born in India, right? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, Stamford Bridge. Not to be. Isn't there another Stamford Bridge somewhere? If I remember. I'm sure there's like. Hello, Mariam. How you doing? Welcome to my live. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. Where am I from? I'm York, England, myself. Mariam says, "What's the stream about?" We talk a lot about health and well-being here and fitness and all that kind of stuff. Very close to York, little village, isn't it? Really, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's not even really a town, is it? It's just like a village, isn't it? Really. I'd have to look into it actually. Stamford Bridge, what is it classed as? Is it? Nice, like the nice. Have you seen that video where it goes? I'm trying to do when it does the pop thing. Nice. Yeah, it's like that kind of meme, isn't it? Yeah, Stamford Bridge. Yeah, it's only a few miles away, isn't it? So I know, like when you like go up like the. So I've been on my bike where I shouldn't have gone up that way once. I went to like up the A road up to it, and then I ended up coming back through a place called Dunnington. Hello, Robert. How you doing? Do they play Quidditch over there? Or can I donate to you? Yeah, you can. There's a PayPal link. It should be in the description. If anyone wants to donate, there's a PayPal donation button there. It should work, hopefully. So yeah, Stamford Bridge is London, isn't it? Like that's the football stadium, or Stamford Bridge. Not to be mistook with that. Robert says, okay, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, yeah, how you doing, Robert? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to my live. Or Harry Potter. Oh yeah. No, I don't. I've only ever seen like a couple of the Harry Potter films. I think I saw like the last two. Don't even really know that much about it. I mean, I know a few of the characters and stuff, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it's Harry Potter. Yeah. There was that joke that goes. I was reading a Harry Potter, but I thought it was a bit unrealistic. A ginger kid with two friends. Yeah. Lol. Anyway, so yeah, Stamford Bridge. Yeah, it's a village. It's saying so. Yeah, it's not a very big place at all. Population of 3,528. So yes. Yeah, just a little village, really. I know there is like some towns that have like only a few thousand people. So remember there was a place called Garstang, which was like Preston sort of area, and it's like I think it's considered as a town, but it's not even very big. I could be wrong, but. Yeah, it says it's a town, even though there's very few people actually live there. But I think it's like, doesn't it have to have a town hall or something? Is anyone interested in off-grid living? There's something that I was kind of interested in, but like, the thing is though, with off-grid living, that you have to make a big commitment with it, and I'm sure Vatican City is a smaller population. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a very small place, isn't it? Yeah, very, very small indeed. Yeah. Not as small as Middlesbrough, probably, because no one would want to live there, really, would they? Anyway. Yeah, welcome everybody. Hope you've all had a good day. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Like the live as well. That's why I only live near there. Oh yeah, yeah. Of course, nobody wants to live there. I watched this video on like Yeovil, which is like in Somerset, and it's basically a ghost town. There's most of the shops there seem to be shut down, and because there was this guy that was like investigating it, like, cause he saw it in the media, like, and it was pretty much just as bad as what they were saying. Dirty smog is what do you mean? Dirt is smog is you mean smog, like, jokes by the way if anyone is from Borough. Not really. I don't really know anything about it, to be honest. Hi, yeah, right, Miriam. Yeah. Who's here then? I don't think Dale's there, is he? That's what we call those from Borough. Oh, really? I've never heard that before, so you learn something new every day. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Just chilling with you all at the moment, but yeah, if you could share this out, that would be great. Hopefully we might start to see it growing again. I don't know what's happened with Tigger. She's not been here for like a couple of days now, so I don't know. I know she's had an operation and all that, but yeah, I thought she said she was going to be like tuning in while all that stuff's going on, but yeah. I did see Ryan, I think, this morning, but that's what he's do for a living. Not a whole lot at the moment, I'm just mainly going to be focusing on building this up and getting monetized, and going to try and, yeah, like I said, I'm going to try and get myself a static caravan. I'm looking at somewhere, to maybe move to, get myself yeah, I've got some savings. I can just like, hopefully I can afford one of them, and I can just live like that. Because like I said, like, as long as I've got someone that could say that that's my permanent place of residency, then I could probably just move into one of those places full time, and you'll have to pay some like ground rent and stuff. Hello, Richard, how you doing? You alright? But yeah, what's that? That sounds great. Yeah, it's just, that's my workaround, is I would get someone to like I could probably get my dad to be like, have that as my place of residency or whatever, and I could just live in a static caravan. And some of them are going for like dirt cheap, like we're talking 12, 15,000, something like that. Some of them even cheaper than that. So yeah, not too bad, thank you, Richard. Yeah, it's buy some land. Yeah, you can buy land, but then that's going to cost money. But I've been looking, and there was some quite cheap bits of land, but some bits of land are expensive, but it can get a bit kind of a bit of a mess when it comes to permissions and things like that, and it gets a bit confusing, and what you can do, and I don't know. I was looking at one of these places where you can rent it out to people. Like, some of them give you permission to rent out your place, like say at Airbnb. Yeah, it gets confusing. Yeah, because I was looking into, because I would have thought that I could, if it's my own land, I could do what I want with it. But no, you can't. You have, it's like, if you want to build a house, you have to get permission, unless it's just like a non-permanent structure. They were saying that you can build that, but it can only be a certain size, and there's all these kind of like, all this red tape, and it's like, I think it's just deliberately done just to stop people from be able to live freely, and just, it's just that they're trying to just make it so difficult, I believe. It's like, yeah, it's just makes it so impractical. Because I hear on some cases these waiting times to get permission can be up to 5 years. That's if they end up actually granting permission. Ache like I've been stepped on by elephant. Why? What's wrong? Is that old age kicking in, eh? Anyway. But yeah, I hope all is well with you anyway. Welcome in here, people. But yeah, it's just like, if you go somewhere where it's already kind of set up and everything, and yeah, you will have to pay some rent, but you can actually offset that. Like I say, if you can do subletting, you could do Airbnb, and I've heard that if you just do six weeks out of the year, that might be enough to offset the cost of running it, like the ground rent and service charge. And maybe I would like vacate it for a while. I was thinking actually doing some camping and stuff like that, going on adventures in the summer months, letting someone stay there during the summer for a fee. I have to go get ready for school tomorrow, but yeah, you take care, Miriam. Have a good rest then. Anyway, what's everybody been up to today? Oh no, strong muscle rub needed. Oh really? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, you go and give your boyfriend a rub. Yeah. Did a 10 mile walk with Haley. Oh nice. Yeah, that's yeah, I get that. I don't have any children now. I would like to maybe have some in the future. It's just haven't met the right person for that at the moment. So yeah, I've never been married now. What about you? Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like, I'm not even really that bothered about the whole marriage thing. 'Cause to me, marriage is just kind of, at this point, it doesn't even really matter. A lot of it's just about people trying to show off to their friends and family. It's like some kind of status thing that it's like people want the wedding, it's like they want the wedding ring and all that. They want to be able to show off but yeah, yeah, 10 miles is it's a good distance. So yeah. There's some people that it's like they don't do it because I mean yeah they might actually kind of love each other, but like do you actually need to get married though? Because it's like I actually hear, I don't know how true it is, I hear a lot of times when people get married they end up splitting up after that. That I've heard it actually becomes more likely after they've gotten married. So I don't know if that's a coincidence or what, but it could be that when you get married that I think that what happens is that people put on an act. It could be that people put on an act until they get married, and then they feel like that because they're married, they can just do whatever they want. They can get away with anything, and their true colours start to show through. So that could be what it is. It's like they want you to get married because then you feel like you know, like they have some kind of leverage with it, and that might be. Then what ends up happening is that they just kind of like take it for granted. They think, "Oh, I'm married now. I can do what I want." But no, you can easily get divorced. So I think that's the problem when a lot of marriages happen is that it kind of gives people a false sense of security, and they can just like, yeah, marriage is only a bit of paper. Yeah, exactly. They can always just like file for divorce because it's so easy to get divorced now. It's not like at one time where you had you know, you had to actually show proof that the person was actually abusive or anything like that, or had done something like adultery or something like that. Whereas nowadays, there's this thing called no fault divorce where they can just get divorced for, and it's like people like say, well, but like you know, with blah blah blah, you know, we don't really like each other anymore. But it's like the thing is, if you're going to get married to someone, you need to know that that person is someone that you can spend the rest of your life with. Otherwise, I just don't see the point. Why get divorced to then why get married just to then get divorced? It's just pointless. It defeats the whole purpose of it. Marriage is more a female thing, I think, for security. I mean, what to kind of like stop the man from like messing around or something. Strong, independent woman over here. Oh God. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of that's kind of I don't know. A lot of that attitude. It actually puts a lot of men off actually. When it's like the thing is, a lot of these women's like, oh, I'm a strong, independent woman. Why can't I get a man? And then they end up, yeah, they end up actually, they actually end up realizing that it wasn't really yeah, I just hear all this like, with the whole kind of boss babe thing and the whole where they kind of get like the penny drop eventually where they're getting older and they're thinking, shit, what have I been doing with my life? They're single, they're 40 plus, and they're like, yeah, um, a boss babe. I don't know. It's just like you do you and all that, but like, it's just that there's this whole kind of like, I don't know. Like I said, that there's this kind of attitude that a lot of them have. I'm not saying that you do, but it's just whenever I hear that, it just kind of makes my eyes roll, to be honest. Like where it's like I'm so like I don't need a man. I'm just like, but then a lot of times a few years later, then they're like start crying that where have all the good men gone? It's just I hear a lot of these stories time and time again where they, yeah, oh yeah, Richard's a boss as well. Oh yeah, Lexi, I don't know. Yeah, how old are you anyway, Lexi? Yeah, I think single is the way to be too. Well, I mean, each to their own, I guess, but yeah. I don't know what's going on. Everyone seems to be kind of, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's just this day and age where no one even really wants to be with anybody anymore. It's like, and then there's people that want to be with someone, then they're struggling because you've either got, because it's like, let's say, like most people don't even want to be with anyone anymore, and then and then even the ones that do, a lot of them have issues, and then there's very few that actually seem to be compatible, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It also seems like some people are trying to project their own thing onto people where it's like, because they're single, then they think that other people should be. It's like everyone's different. And it's like I can't be like that forever. I don't want to end up just like dying alone. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be this way forever, but I mean I'm okay for now, but like you gotta think about your future and like, yeah. You might look back and think, maybe I could have, yeah, I don't know. It's not like back in the olden days. True love isn't, yeah, believing, yeah, no, it's difficult. I do feel like a lot of people are coping, like like when people say, I'd rather be single, but I think what they're saying is that they'd rather be single than be in a toxic relationship. Like I made a video a while ago on this on TikTok where I talked about kind of like you get more peace when you're out of a toxic relationship. It's like you just, what's the point in being in something like that? And some people just don't want to take risks anymore, it seems, because they can be content on their own. So I mean, I think that's what they mean when they say they don't need anybody. I think it's just best to just build yourself up, but I guess like I'll find somebody when I'm at the top of my game. So I need to just try and dial everything in and just it's just I was just a bit disappointed because I don't know, like where are all these fucking women, like why am I not getting them fucking throwing themselves at me, I should technically be getting all the women, but yeah, all the ones that seem to be interested just seem to be messing around. Like they just want the validation, and it's just really fucking pissing me off. So like, if you don't want me, then just don't even bother. I ain't having my time wasted. So yeah, I'm just not interested. I don't know. I mean, maybe I need to approach more, but then is that just going to be futile? And I don't know, because I feel like if you're going to approach them, you're just going to validate them. Because by you approaching them, you're just like, I don't know, giving them free attention, and I don't know. I mean, I know it's starting to sound a bit bitter now, but it's just, I guess I wish I was born a few years earlier when things were still going all right with that sort of stuff. But it's not a dating app though, so I don't think people come on here with the view to date. I know. But even on dating apps, I've even tried that in the past, and that never got me anywhere. Maybe it was my fault, I don't know, but I've even tried, talking to people on there, and it would just never go anywhere. Like, a lot of them are just on there for their own egos. So even on dating apps, I've even tried that. I've tried setting up accounts on these things, and it just, even when I get replies, they'd stop replying after a bit. It's just, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not bothered. Like, whatever. I ain't gonna keep messing around with it. Yeah. Unless it truly blossoms into something after a while, then maybe. But that needs to take time and the connection, yeah. It's hard to have a connection online though. Unless it's like, the thing is, right, if they want to actually meet, if they actually want to, get to know me, we need to actually meet up. It's like, I'm not messing around with a fucking pen pal. Nah, I ain't wasting my time with that. What is the point in going through some awkward talking stage online? If they want to get to know you, they have to meet you in person. It's like they don't even want to bother with that anymore. It's like that's too much like hard work for them now. Like, you try to arrange it and then they would just not even, I don't know. It's like, whatever. It's like, no matter what platform you're on, even when I have tried to talk to them in real life, it's just never gotten anywhere. And it's like, is it me that's the problem? Maybe, I don't know, but maybe I'm just too awkward. How's it going, Mr. Seaside? Welcome back. Maybe I'm just being, I don't know. Maybe I just don't have the skills. I don't know. It's like it's like people have got some kind of, like cheat sheet that I didn't get or something. Where it's like, it seems like they have some way of doing things, and where it's like, even when it feels like I'm, trying to get a conversation going on with someone, and then it would just, been married 4 times since the night is bloody hell. That is, yeah. Well, I don't know. It's like, yeah. What's the point of even getting married just to then get divorced? I don't know. But each to their own, I guess. I don't know. It's just like, it just sucks in this age where, like, yeah, it seems like true love seems to have died. Has it ever really existed? Or was it all just fake? Were they all just staying together just because they felt like they had to? I don't know. It's just, it'd be nice to have that, like, stability and have, that person that you can stay by through thick and thin, and, because there's all this, like, promiscuity and all this bullshit where, like, there's, you jumping from partner to partner. I just don't see the point in that. It's like, they get bored of the person, and it's like, well, I think it's whenever something goes wrong, it's like, when they're having a bad day, they might have an argument, and then they just sabotage the whole thing because, I can find somebody else. Instead of, like, building a meaningful relationship with that one person, they have to keep jumping from one to another. Like, how very romantic. Yeah. Anyway, Hannah, are you still there? But hopefully it didn't offend you or anything what I'm saying. It's just, I don't know, I have my own opinions on things, and sometimes I feel like I need to voice it when, people say something that, I don't know, that kind of triggers me a little bit, but yeah. It's just like, I think it's just that men want to feel appreciated in this world, and that they have that person that can, and can actually have a woman that actually by their side. I think that can really be of benefit to a man, but they also want to feel like that that they actually, not just that they're loved, but that they're actually, that someone to actually love as well, like to have someone to actually care for, to someone to provide for. But with all this, like, independent thing, with all this, like, if you're too independent, then it's like you're, as a woman, then you end up like, where you don't really appreciate, like, having that man there to, sort of be there to provide for you. Then I guess it's just the age that we live in, I guess. Happy single really now. All right. Yeah. I mean, I know, like, a lot of people have been through some kind of bad experiences and stuff, and they're like, it can put them off. I get that. But there is good people out there, even if it seems like there isn't. There's always good people. I don't agree with that though, Jamie. I feel like my independence has helped me to develop myself. I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be developing yourself. I mean, as in like, it's about like symbiosis. It's like, yeah, you can be independent, but like the whole idea of like coming together and being like symbiotic, because it's like we all need each other in some way. I believe like that we can't do everything alone. Like for example, even these so-called self-made millionaires, they needed somebody to help them along their way. Like nobody is truly independent, you could say. All right, you take care, Richard. Like nobody is truly independent. You're always, yeah. Like it's like we're all gonna depend on somebody to some degree, whether it's a man or a woman. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, Anton's still there. I don't know. So I guess it's just people don't seem to appreciate, like relationships. Like they I don't know whether it's that they don't appreciate them or they're just too afraid of them and that they'd rather have their peace than to be burned. And I think maybe it's just that with social media and people are afraid of being cheated on, perhaps, and that's a big issue I'm hearing about. Like that cheating is very rampant in today's society because someone could just go on a dating app or they could just hop on social media. They get their inboxes flooded, and then they can just monkey branch very easily. They can cheat, or they could just sabotage the relationship and jump to somebody else when things aren't going so well. So there's going to be this anxiety. There's going to be a lot of trust issues. I believe it's created a lot of trust issues, and yeah. But it's just that like I said, you can be independent in a sense, but like also realize that this whole kind of like synergy of coming together. There's this like symbiotic relationship of men and women coming together. So, what's your daily routine? I like to just like do walk around, maybe about 10,000 steps a day. Do a bit of cooking, do a bit of exercise and stuff like that. So I come on here sometimes as well, and but yeah, I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree on that. But yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but like, yeah, it's just like I said, I'm not saying you should be like codependent and anything like that, but I think realizing that we all have our own strengths and weaknesses, and being able to accept that we're not going to be able to do everything ourselves. Because when you say independent, then what do you mean by that? Nobody's truly independent. Like you can't get everything that you want by yourself. Certain things you're going to have to rely on other people for. Like we can't become like freaking Superman or something. There is, yeah. So anyway, and just getting my independence back after a toxic relationship. I mean, I get that. It's just like, yeah. Obviously, you don't want to be like depending on the guy for your happiness or anything like that. Yeah, as long as you can be happy by yourself, then that's okay. Hi, Tomster, how you doing? But yeah. But what I'm saying though is that if some woman advertises herself as strong and independent, and she's trying to get with some guy, then that's gonna probably put most of them off. It's very like kind of like a masculine kind of energy, and it'll just like, I'm not saying that any of you are actually looking for anybody or anything, but there's like, yeah, and it's just like maybe it's coming across the wrong way, but it's just like, yeah, it's just an understanding about like the dynamics between a man and a woman, and how we all have our own kind of personalities. As of course everyone's different, but like people work best together when they can offset each other's weaknesses. Like they can say like, one of them's good at this, the other one's good at that. Like one of them might be more caring, whereas the other one's more logical. If you get me, so like basically, so one of them might be thinking more from like a, emotionally, more like thinking like from their kind of caring instincts, but they might make an irrational decision by themselves, but then they might have someone there to like be like, you really think this is a good idea because, I'm just thinking about it, things logically, like, does it really make sense? So it's good to have that kind of counterbalance there, if you get me. So yeah, so it's good to have, what's this, been struggling to find my purpose in life. I was adopted and haven't any family. It can be difficult. Yeah, I bet that can be. Yeah, I've heard it can be really an issue when you've not had like a proper, mother or father in your life. I do believe that when both are present in your life, you can become it makes you a lot better as you get older. Like the mother there in your life to be nurturing, and then the father there to be more kind of, sort of firm and strict and give discipline and yeah. So it's kind of having that balance of those things in your life, but in a lot of cases, if they're not their actual birth parents, it might not be quite the same, because there just might not be the same level of those instincts there. Because when you have a child that's your own, I think it can just be that on another level of like connection that you have. I know some people say that they can connect well with an adopted child, but maybe on a subconscious level, it's just not quite the same. I'm not too sure. It's like I'd have to look into that and whether it's. But yeah, who's still here anyway? Seems we've gone a bit quiet now, so I haven't really been watching your YouTube channel very much. It's okay. It doesn't seem like a lot of people have, to be honest. But yeah, because I have like 1,000 subs and it's still it's been kind of a bit dead in here, to be honest. Yeah. I will try to though, okay. Yeah, I understand if people have got, hello, Abby, welcome back. It's like, it's like, it was kind of like, maybe it's like we're kind of disagreeing on things, but then, but kind of like we'll hopefully come to an agreement on things. It's like that they can understand my point of view on like on the topic, and I can understand their point of view. It's just like sometimes people can like strongly disagree at first, but then when you actually hear each other out, then it's like, oh, yeah, I can tell what I understand what you're trying to say, and then I can be like, I understand what you're trying to say too, and we just kind of meet each other in the middle. think this is why it's sort of important to have open discussions and yeah. So anyway, who's still here then? Well, crazy out here. What's going on? Yeah, you said you'd had some food, was it? Yeah, who's still here? Is Hannah still there? And then yeah, hopefully she's not got offended at what I've been saying. But yeah, but it's just I like to let people hear things from my perspective as well, to kind of just to make you think things. I'm not saying to try and think the way I think. It's just yeah, had some dinner and a crazy annoying phone call. Oh no, all right, yeah, yeah. I can't really be asked with phone calls. Yeah, I barely ever like really have people on the phone. So yeah. But anyway, I don't know what's going on tonight. Oh, it's 9:06, is it? Oh yeah. All right. I'll probably stay on a little while longer, but probably won't stay on too late. Yeah. Hopefully dinner made up for the call. Oh, yeah, hopefully, yeah. Yeah, hopefully. Anyway, yeah, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Yeah. Oh, Hannah, still there, yeah. It was after dinner, just my dad offering enough. Yeah, how's he doing anyway? Because you said that, was it your dad that said that it'd gone like quiet last night or something? Because you was what, quite worried about him that he'd just like gone quiet. Yeah. Um, yeah. I'm really offended, huh? Not okay then. Good. Hopefully we can kind of like come to some agreement. Your opinion is your opinion, and I respectfully disagree. Yeah. I'm just saying that hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from with what I'm saying, and like it's just like what I'm saying is that we can be independent to a certain degree in certain ways, but like that it's like we're never going to be like totally independent, no matter who you are. Even like somebody who lives off grid and they're just like independent from the system, even they probably would still depend on something. They depend on food. You depend on um, sunlight. There's so much that we depend on. We depend on the bees to pollinate the plants. So it's just like yeah, it's just a perspective on the whole thing, and yeah, I'm not saying I disagree with what you're saying. It's just like you can sort of like agree with what someone's saying in a way, but like also offer a different perspective. I think like what's this, Mike Steele? Okay, you're doing this fucking shit again. Just fuck off. I thought I'd already got rid of this guy, but yeah. Alright. Hang on. How do I get rid of this person? Right, I'll just time them out again. Well, no, I don't want to do that. No. Fuck's sake. Alright, there we go. How do I get rid of this person? Yeah, some people are just so like obsessed with me. It's like they just spend time to like yeah, just be trying to be horrible, like, you know, saying your dad didn't hit your lazy ass hard enough. I mean, what kind of people are gonna say that shit like that? Probably lives in his mum's basement or something. Sado. Yeah, I totally get that. Just my background has made me tough to the conventional way. I suppose what you mean by that. We mean tough to the conventional way. What you mean is in. I don't know what you mean. What you're on about, like things that have happened that you kind of like become a bit more, shall we say, a bit more. I don't hard-hearted, shall we say, like man and woman lifestyle. I don't know what you mean is in like when you say tough. So you mean is in like a bit more kind of like a bit cold, kind of like where you like it kind of it's like the life experiences could make someone kind of become quite jaded and quite just lose hope in any kind of humanity pretty much. So I'm kind of almost at that point where it's just but I'm far from hard-hearted or cold, just want to make my own money and do it my own way and not rely on anyone. Yeah. Like I said, it's kind of, well, yeah, when you say you do not rely on anyone, you mean as in like, because I like the idea of not relying on like a boss, where it's like you're your own boss. Like I'm not having anyone tell me what to do. That I have to be somewhere at a certain time and be, that have to check in at a certain time, leave at a certain time. Like I'd rather just do things on my own terms. And the thing is, if you have freedom, you're probably going to actually enjoy what you do more because you're doing it because you want to do it rather than because you have to do it. Like no one goes into work at 9 to 5 for the most part because they want to do it. It's because they have to do it to put food on the table. But you just have to kind of look at your options and figure out what it is you really want to do. Yeah, like that, right? Yeah. So maybe I misunderstood when I mean, not saying you're hard-hearted. I was just trying to like, yeah, agree that I do cook and clean, but that's not what I live for. Yeah. Maybe cook and clean. You mean as in like for like a business or something, or yeah. Just fuck off, Mike. Just on the how do I get rid of this person for good? Just go away. Like why are you so obsessed with me? Like, yeah. Like you just go away, please. How do I get rid of this person? I don't even seem to have a way to do it right now. What? Yeah, it's just someone on Rumble, and I'm trying to get rid of it, but it's not letting me. It's just somebody over on the Rumble chat that I'm on right now, and it's just saying stuff like, F you, Jamie, you stupid C word. Don't forget to beg for likes and subs. Need to plug that PayPal too. It's just fuck off. Leave me the fuck alone. Yeah. But probably just, it was just another, it's like another app. It's a bit like YouTube. It's like pretty much like a competitor to YouTube at this point. Yeah, I know, they're trying to just get me to react, but yeah, I just need to just ignore it. So yeah. Well, that's the only person that's watching me on there anyway. Just a horrible person. Yeah, that's it. Just gotta not even entertain these people. They just want their attention, don't they, you know? Like, because they're sad themselves. If you were so happy yourself, you would just be, minding your own business. I thought I was going mad and missing stuff. No, it was on another chat, so yeah. So I had 15 volts on a post I did yesterday, so I'm gonna try and get some more posts out on YouTube. There can be good to like interact with your community on there. Might do some stuff on some different topics to get people's opinions and see what people have to say. Yeah. So I probably won't be on too much longer. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be giving me a way to mute for some reason. Block, I mean, pin on timer. Where is the, is it just not, hang on. Where, live chat. It's probably because I have to go to actual Rumble itself when that's what I have to do. There we go. I just have to like, go on to, because I can't actually block it from there, can I? Because I was actually on the, live studio or something. So let's go to the live chat. Let's go to, bear with me a second. Yeah. Alright, bear with me. I just need to block this person. Or is it, how do I find it? No. Live stream. I would have thought being able to do it from there, but it doesn't seem to be letting me. It's not letting me do it, so let's go to homepage. And then no, it's let's go on to my channel. Right, let's go to the live stream. Maybe we can do it from there then. There we go. Mute user forever. There we go. Goodbye. Have a nice life. Fucking loser. What a joke. Right. That's that sorted out. Anyway, who's still here then? Don't know whether I should like do a restart and start another live. I don't know. Maybe there's not any point doing that, but me. Alright, yeah, it's only 2 left on there now. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they've all kind of probably all be going to bed soon, won't they? A lot of them. Yeah, Abby's still there. Is Hannah still there? I know a few of them went. Obviously, Richard went. Anton's still there. How is it? There's only 2 people yet. It's saying there's at least 3 people. So I think those views are quite often not quite right. So yeah. Yeah, Topster's still there. So I mean, yeah, 3 people there, even though it's saying there's 2. What I might do is just I don't know. Maybe I could have a toilet break and then come back. So yeah, I'll just. All right, I'll see you all in a minute.